For generations, people have been, by and large, in the church, in the old wineskin, bound by religion, bound by tradition, and not having revelation that God moves in power today, that God heals today, that God delivers today. Because there have been so many generations of old wineskin, we have work to do. Unless you are like the fishermen and the tax collectors that really weren't people of God at all, you knew nothing, you were never in the church at all, and you come to Jesus in this revival, you come straight into the new wine. Unless that's you, you have work to do. Work to do in terms of shedding old wine skin that's been built up for generations and generations and generations for many of us. Our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents had this old wineskin and passed this old wineskin to us. We went to the old wineskin churches and universities. We've been built up so much. We have a thick skin of old wineskin. We need to be aware of how humble we must become. We must be aware of how wrong we could be in many things concerning the things of the kingdom, the ways of the kingdom. Why? Because this should humble us. Because what we see in the Gospels and the book of Acts, in terms of the power of God moving, and how all who believe these signs should follow them. They will heal the sick, they will cast out demons. We are not seeing that today, by and large, in the body of Christ. Most people are not seeing that in their actual life. They're not seeing the power of God flow through them. They're not seeing the power of God in their church touching them. And they're not seeing healing and freedom happening to them. And they're not seeing healing and freedom happening to others that they're praying for. When this is core, central to what being a follower of Jesus is supposed to be. The fact that it says, these signs shall follow those who believe, means it's core and central to what being a believer should look like. The power of God should be in us. And we should be at the church where the power of God is flowing upon us, because that's how we receive the power of God in our lives, to flow through us. When we look at the book of Acts, we need to be real with ourselves and humble ourselves and say, man, if I am missing so much of what it says being a believer should look like, then that means there's a lot I'm missing. That means there's a lot of revelation I am missing. That means I have old wineskin. I have at least aspects of old wineskin in me. And I need the new wine. I need a new wineskin to receive the new wine. I need new revelation. Honestly, it's time that the body of Christ looks at the book of Acts and compares their life, compares their church life, their life as a Christian, and is real with themselves. And be real with themselves. If I am missing so much from what the book of Acts had, I'm not seeing that. That means I'm literally missing a lot of revelation of the ways of the kingdom.